on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Maybe you're not... If you ever have any... blink!
Dodge this!
Incoming! Hey! Don't blink! Speed of light! Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
Cool it!
Don't blink. Incoming. Hey! Don't blink. Steady as stone. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Incoming.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
I must leave no stone unturned.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Don't blink! Hey! Hey!
Freeze!
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Cool it!
Don't blink. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
So sorry. Time to...
Incoming. Hey! Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Dodge this!
Don't blink. Speed of light. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity. Well, it's there.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Just like the
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with the ocean crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we're just chilling, kicking, we kiss by. Yeah.
Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Hey! Made wood. Steady as stone. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Hey! Don't blink. Speed of light. Got lucky, nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey! Speed of light.
Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality.
Speed of light. Hey!
Dodge this! This group will be frozen in time.
With swords from shadow. Incoming. Speed of light. Don't blink. Leave it all to me. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Hey! Incoming. Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I go.
Ha!
You feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the road to the other side, my love.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll? enough procrastinating. Let's go.
To the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation.
Are our clothes really so...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Well, that sounds more like it. Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Hyman doesn't see him anywhere. Do you...
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put...
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I tried, as for Inazuma, the Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity, as such, she relied the Shogun wished.
Seems like every god...
Of course, this is perhaps the Shogun, but whatever the case, and this statue.
But if that's the case...
Only out and yet.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then... And then what?
Aspirations? Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I am. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Fun.
Are you here to play with me?
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this isn't a...
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, at present in Inazuma. In the name, though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, a commission's power, traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said.
no, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will... Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these...
Precisely. It's much too sudden. The children are desperate for you to...
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's...
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We will gladly apologize.
If you want my opinion, it's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong. And I can't claim, truth be told.
Seems like he's... You must be Tejima. So what...
Me? It's not a question of why I want True. But that's not why I chose to stay here, and what made me want to come. I don't have answers to those in the past.
Okay. Well, Oh, maybe...
Oh, that...
Oh, yes! Perfect! So
If you don't mind...
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dried braised salted. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me, now that's the kind of info we're looking for! Time to pay a visit to the shrine! So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Must be something pretty amazing if it made him It looks... Honda Village. Sounds so familiar. Huh. So the reason but he's been here for 30 years! Oh, well, let's go give Tejima...
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. Still, over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. How could I have... love? Regret? No. After all, it's as if she'd never been in my life to be... Although, when I think about it, how cute... I shall remain here and keep waiting for...
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay. Seems it's just like Ayaka, and that certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, what? According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission. They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma, the ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food! We demand an explanation!
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by!
Yeah.
We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
Unknown brain. Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this map. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
didn't know you were such a slacker. I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month, but I don't recall what they were. And
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such. To top it all off, if you don't believe me.
People, we better confer. We should be able.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of... You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders were at.
What's the freeze? Oh, so sorry.
A little taste. You're open. Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, there goes all the more. Come on, boss.
Not bad, kid. Kuros. So he's the one.
So what did
Food supply. I didn't want anyone, but now that you've come.
you've got it?
Huh? What the? There's no.
Yeah, and they all seem. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys,
So we redeemed. Shut it.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got or perhaps there's something you want to so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his—
Whoa! Red, how did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he—
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly, however—
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow.
People's adage, of course. As for what if you're still curious, why don't you go— I see. Most unfortunate.
Sword?
Oh, I've asked him about its origins. He told— In hindsight, why don't you ask him— but don't worry, I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know. Let's go talk. What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start— Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body with this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young. What did he say? It would seem all I can remember. And
Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow those two words seemed to taking on but what use? The Tenryo Commission sees my vision and the irony of I'm incapable.
Yet another. When we get the in any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the next. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some—
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of make-you, but then we got...
Please, you haven't arrived at the best of... I see you. Sensei's though self-taught. He once said, and so. But then...
Not long ago. So he says this for Junior and I, but if I'm up...
Grand now...
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have, so don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So...
Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
I'm off.
Shh. Just now, when she asked him who, it looked like he was. All the while he kept. One of them was Sensei wouldn't stop the ritual. Please,
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicion!
How did you... Or unless...
And what are you...
Bad news? I don't care to talk.
The senior?
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish when we were young, I had begun practitioner, but Domo Sensei Sculpt. I thought so. Only then did he was because until he of all the disciples, Domon's a rock later. After that I went. So I decided to. So you see. Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like still...
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But
Nanako.
I'm sorry, but spirit and all is...
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
the head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirit. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too. Tomorrow, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet...
Sure! Who knows?
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Junior was so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both?
Lady I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault, Father. Sensei. Onsai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Onsai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Onsai. Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best.
But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness.
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be but as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting this is my promise.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, but I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong. Well,
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Thank you both kind. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people, but I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we can move to the Komore Tea House?
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. Most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling. The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moral, because of this, The attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that?
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely Of course! We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing any. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though!
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingent.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine. The problem we are facing right now is that—
Darn!
Yes. We knew it was not a— Exactly. I feel the same way. But given— By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold. Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently, but if I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Time to break him out.
It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end, it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Do is say goodbye. Refuse to question why. I just have to say I'm sorry. So lie. Pretend that you're okay.
A whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu.
You sure? All right then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Talk about a big door. It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Cool it!
Don't blink! The sword comes shadow.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
I dare you!
I must withdraw.
Speed of light!
Freeze!
Leave it all to me.
Clear cut! Cool it!
Don't blink!
I've been tested. Who goes there?
Freeze! Dodge this!
Incoming!
I won't forget this.
This squirrel looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
I'll catch up. As a dutiful maid would.
I must withdraw. Cool it!
That'll
Brace yourself.
Steady us.
Get them!
Don't get frostbite.
Show me what you've got! Don't hold back!
Take sword from shadow.
I must.
Speed of light.
Soldiers, quick! I dare you! Cannot match my breath! Get them!
Freeze!
Incoming. Got lucky, but cut to the chase.
Take this!
Speed of light.
Cool it!
Allow me. Strike first!
Dodge this!
Show me what you've
Don't
got!
blink. Hey!
I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourselves!
Cool it!
Don't hold back!
Frozen!
Speed of light with sword from shadow. Hey! Don't blink.
Dodge this!
Speed of light.
Freeze!
I dare you!
Cut to the chase. Leave it all to me.
Watch your step!
Dodge this!
Incoming. Hey!
sword from shadow.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
That must be.
Did you really?
Oh no! If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast.
Hey, you!
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's all—
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself.
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Huh? Was that an
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fire...
Fireworks aren't just for fun. I was part... Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear! Now's our chance!
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long.
Come on! We've got no time to... Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well...
We're finally out?
Yes.
Master Masakatsu...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right. It seems as... How about we go...
I see. So Kujo Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a...
True. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Indeed. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision, it is time we...
There's no need to... Things seem to have... yes, and the number...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know.
Being in a Toma.
I'd say, funny enough...
A hot pocket?
Simply put, then we take it into anyone who guesses... Don't you think it's some...
You really do. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to... Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon can't wait. Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to act... This was possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen.
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points. Oh, wait a moment. That doesn't feel good.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. Even with a traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
But weren't you the boiling cakes?
I must apologize.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
You know, Tom.
Perhaps I think my luck... So without further...
Oh, bro.
Yes, and with the extra...
That's all it takes. Downtime is... I'll tidy things up.
There's gonna be a...
Sure, why not?
Bye, Tom. Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon! Hold on!
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance, but you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato...
Individual request? You mean...
Correct. This may seem a little a few days ago, she wrote about all kinds of things.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority. So, according to the note...
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's thing.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a...
You can count on us!
Wonderful!
Oh, we don't mind. We don't...
Thank you kindly.
All right,
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from...
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This... Oh, it's a very... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though,
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now.
That's very kind, Traveler Paimon. Let's try our luck at the International Trade Association. This is it. The International Trade Association.
Look! There he is!
Looks like we found him.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh! You're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan.
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association...
Which goods were
It was a batch of... We imported them recently.
Well, I also...
Anyway,
I am afraid I...
of course.
Huh? Yes, I do so not. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such given your position.
We will, but, what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. Whoa, Mr. Kurisu.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Seize the opportunity while it's there.
You think you can get...
Why you...
Why wouldn't you trade us as... Face it.
You are Hey! Business. Pay up.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu.
But...
I trust you remember.
Oh, yes,
Then please stand...
My foot!
Take flight! Yeah!
Very... Finally, to the ferry. Let's get down to business. There's more!
So rude! My apologies! Kamisato out! Sometsu!
What's the hurt?
Incoming!
Finally, You think you can get your... Why wouldn't you trade us as... Face it.
You are despicable. Hey! Business. Pay up.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu.
But...
I trust you remember.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well.
Hey!
I must leave no stone un...
This moment will be frozen.
As a good night
Down to
should.
business.
Nowhere to hide. Take flight.
Want a taste of my hammer? Another
day.
Whirling snow.
There's more! To the ferry.
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please,
Miss Kamisato.
Don't worry. The vagrants left him.
Thank you.
You'd best do it.
6, 8.
Great! Now we can...
Buy silk?
This was indeed a...
Don't get us wrong, though. Hyman thinks we're...
I honestly can't. Please, say...
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free.
No. Merchants already have enough challenge. There is nothing to feel distressed about. Because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened.
Thank you. I'm...
Very well.
See you then!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay!
What's the hurry?
Hey there, we're back!
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be...
They better all be there!
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire. Oh, are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
It's so true. People dress in all kinds of ways. Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock.
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. Somehow, I feel a little envious.
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I admire those who are able to do as they please. I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're...
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get...
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Mm-hmm. I picked the venue especially. I thought that the relaxed... Shall we head up?
Yep.
Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm riding knocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live my die. Wish I could slow the time and just enjoy the vibe.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami. How do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking is for... well,
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but it's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something that... So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would... We don't speak of, so it makes... Anyway, relax, consider it a favor for the whole...
Huh? That sounded like I
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry.
Oh!
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Right! If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world, so I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there that was practically created for this pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good!
That does sound pretty good. Is the pizza ready?
be my pawn when I play. You gon' be my bitch, take my palm to the face. You know I need peace when I'm on fucking stage. You ain't never gonna get me to be tamed. I go insane, you can't detain this beat. Yo, when I came to stay.
Is the pizza ready?
Everybody on the top got the same sound. Everything I'm about to drop, make a name now. Yeah, y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Yeah, I'm never gonna be the same now. I'ma tear up this whole fucking game now. Yeah, y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. If I stay, will you stay? If I go, will you go? If I pay, will you play? Do you know what I know? Do you love, do you hate? Do you care what I say? Is it all just the same? Always make these mistakes. Ooh, baby, take me, play me. All I wanna do is please. Wanna spread like a disease. Ooh, crazy, tasty, baby. I just wanna feel you breathe. I just wanna feel your need, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. If you wanna stay, baby girl, don't go. Oh, look the other way. Nobody will know. Oh, if it's all the same. Call my place your home. Oh, I don't wanna chase, but don't want you to go. Oh, all I want is you. Ooh, all you need is me. I know what to do. Ooh, only I can see. Yeah, know I love the view. Ooh, climb under the sheets. Do just what you do. Ooh, put me back to sleep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a You take a fucking bad chick, put her on a mattress. Baby, she's a savage, but she lets me have it. Oh, we getting at it, wanna cut the glasses. You could be my captain, baby, you're active. She looking so attractive, dressed with the backless. Let's make it happen, you could be the captain. Take you to the cabin, penthouse mansion. Next to a savage, yeah. Everybody's phony, she's getting so low-key. They don't truly know me, she just wanna show me. Take it real slowly, she working long hours, taking no showers, chasing down dollars over the counter. She cashing in vouchers, screaming out louder. No one around her, surprised I even found her. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the purse that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, nobody able to catch me, they gasping. They cannot compare, they can't match me, I'm at half speed. I got you laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me. Smash with me, she's savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I'm officially I wanna live, I'm cold inside. All I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man. now I'm teaching the game of
I'll bring my seasoning.
Anybody else who tests me, I'm ready. Looking at my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh. All the crowds repping the sound. I'm running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing. I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm on the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm up to the top, starting from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live. I'm cold inside.
Steady us! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! I must leave no stone unturned. Nice and spicy.
Dodge this! Ha! Cool it!
Leave it all to me. Boba, get them!
Ha! Dodge this!
Be where your feet are when you stand right here and say no. I'm never gonna give up, I'm never gonna slow. The one that doesn't give up never loses to a foe. I'm gonna make a show to myself I can go all the way to the top, can't stop. I'm a soldier, always closer till it's over. Older, but I'm bolder, moving forward, older, never slower. Good to know ya, don't go make me drop my shoulder. You need to believe you can achieve everything that you dream. Everything that you need is in the air that you breathe. It's in the mind that you feed, it's in the time that you read. Every second of life is another lesson with me. So when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, it's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad, and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drop, and then creeps out. But with a little bit of hope, you can figure it out. Let's go. Keep your head high, even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight, and through the painful nights, you keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in the way but yourself. Believe in yourself, make it through this hell.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Don't miss it, the chances now. So be something somehow. Don't let yourself down. That's right. Sometimes all we really need is hope. Slow it down with me. I think I need to find what it means
catch up! Someone needs assistance.
Think I'm gonna go insane. Always on the ground, everything's the same. I'm sick of wasting time, wish I didn't feel this way. But with this love in mind, I will figure out my lane. It's the highs and the lows, the change and the lows, all the fame, the constant. No one knows how the time just flow. My mind's feeling low, say I'm fine, but I know that I might be alone. Felt love in the worst kind of way. You took all of my time and didn't give it back to me. You wanna fall in love, but don't wanna feel the pain, and I'm sorrow, 'cause I don't know if I'm alone, if I'm unknown, or I won't go. You ain't never gonna slow me down, 'cause I feel alive now.
As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up. Right.
Speed of light! Huh? Cut to the chase! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
Don't blink!
All in a day's work. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Incoming! Hey! Speed of light! Incoming! Hey!
fake it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people the same. You really think you're different and you must be kidding. You get it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move. I'm gonna make a suit. And I'll do it 'cause it's what I wanna fucking do. 'Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They block your vision. But no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction. 'Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it. Maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that?
I'll catch up.
Fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. Dog, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. You're turning out not so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Leave it up to me.
take some action, take the ship and be the captain, head on out and don't look back, yeah.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Nice and spicy. You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! I'll catch up. Nice and spicy. Someone needs assistance.
Cool it! Freeze!
Leave it all to me.
Boba, get them!
Dodge this!
Nice and spicy!
Steady as stone.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Is the pizza ready?
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
With sword comes shadow. You give, you receive.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
this work.
Someone needs assistance. You see... Tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Speed of light.
Cool it. Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Incoming. I must leave no stone unturned. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Don't blink. Hey!
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Cool it. Freeze. This one will be frozen.
Steady as stone. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Dodge this.
Don't blink.
What's the hurry?
Cut to the chase.
Freeze! Ugh, you're getting on my...
You're toast! Ooh. I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. I am a disgrace to the knights.
Speed of light. Boba, get them!
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this!
Hey! With sword comes shadow.
I will not go quietly.
Boba, get them!
Freeze!
Steady as stone.
No ingredient.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Boba, get them!
Freeze! Ah! Cool it! Freeze!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
What's the hurry? Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Boba, get them! Brace you!
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the
Leave it up to me, as a dutiful maid would.
What's the hurt?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Nice and spicy. No escape. Help! My dinner is attacked. Don't blink.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. So soon.
I missed a spot. But they still need me.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
It's so dark out here in space. And it's been so long since I've seen a face. My eyes are shut, but I can see the void between you and me. And I feel like I'm going insane. Help me. Is anybody there?
Is the pizza ready? Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious.
Well?
Great. How are you all doing? Whoa. Is this... Yes. An overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it.
Lennon.
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with the...
Really? If you can write down a recipe for me, since we've become I'll go pack up this dish for Miss...
You could have... You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot. And I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to me. So, pizza. Start with the basic and correctamundo. Right, now to add the next... now for the cooking instruction. Alright, it's done. Long may our reputation...
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool.
Hey!
Here it is.
Thank you, Chloe.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem.
All right. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loves this one! Oh, and especially...
Good. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff.
Exactly! You've got at least two.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me.
Hey now, expressing your...
I agree. So... I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course, sweet friendship can go a...
Yes.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point. I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious, and fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about.
Whoa!
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. Oh, and the other item we discussed?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beaut.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, it definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we can. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
What's the hurry?